In the last episode, we set up this beautiful looking lava gen system, which is currently generating us 128,000 RF a tick. Now, my plan for today's episode is to get into RF tools for the storage scanner. Now, believe it or not, this is actually the second time that I'm recording episode 6 because, well, the first time things didn't go so well and the inventory panel thingy or bobber was broken. I didn't like how the video came out, so I decided, you know what, I might as well just, go back from a backup and refilm the video, and that's why we're here now, which is fine, right? So today I want to try and get the storage scanner, but that might be a little bit more harder. It's not gonna be as easy as said as done. So yeah, we're gonna need this machine frame, which means we're gonna need to get this machine frame hardened, which means we need the assembly table, which I don't remember how to use. If I remember correctly, the assembly table requires the assembly table, and it also requires like a bunch of lasers as well, and like a ton of power as well. So yeah, silver chest, diamond gears, some electrotine, and some ruby, which honestly doesn't look too bad. Diamond gears don't look too bad either. That's just gonna require some gears, and to make gears we're gonna need some sticks, some cobblestone. So we'll start with that. So if I grab my sticky poos like so, and we make ourselves a gear. That is not how you do that. I believe it's this recipe. Yep, there you go. And then this is gonna get upgraded to a wooden gear like so, and this is then gonna get upgraded to an iron gear, which I believe is just gonna be iron surrounded by the stone gear. Perfect. And then that gear is gonna get surrounded by gold to make it a gold gear. Dude, I really hope the inventory scanner works the way that I think it does, but if it doesn't, we're kind of in trouble because applied logistics is very far away from where we're currently at. So we just gotta hope and pray that it does work. Okay, so gold gears doesn't look like, oh, okay, right. So we gotta take the gold and basically pour it from the smeltery. With the gold gear acquired, what we're gonna go ahead and do is grab ourselves some diamonds like so, and go ahead and place them like so, and then put the gear in the middle like so, and then that's gonna be our diamond gear for the thingy. So we're just gonna need electrotine. I believe it was 6 ingots. Oh, we're also gonna need ruby, so let me grab 1 ruby please, and then I guess let me quickly come over here and try and find my electrotine. I don't think I have electrotine creative. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. So electrotine, I believe, is just gonna be your typical recipe: iron around 8 electrotine dust, and of course grab yourself 6 electrotine like so, and throw it inside of here. So 6 electrotine, and then your diamond gear, and we're trying to make the assembly table, so that's gonna require a ruby, and that's also gonna require a silver chest. I totally forgot to make the silver chest. Really shouldn't be too hard if we look at the recipe. So the silver chest is gonna require an iron chest, 2 glass, or 4 glass rather, and then 4 silver ingots. Now I think we do have silver. There it is. So 4 silver ingots, and then 4 glass surrounded by 4, or 1 chest rather, not 4. That would be pretty crazy. Also, that wouldn't fit in a 3x3 crafting grid. My bad. And we're gonna come over here and make ourselves a chest surrounded by 4 glass, and then surrounded by the silver ingots. Oh wait, no, it's an iron chest. So we're gonna take the iron, turn it into a chest like so, and then that iron chest will then get converted into a silver chest like so, and then that should be what we need to go ahead and make the assembly line controller block thing, which we need to go ahead and craft up the hardened cell or frame or whatever it's called there. So throw that in there, and I guess take these out. There we go. Nice. And now we just need lasers. So lasers are going to be very interesting to craft. They're going to be 5 dark steel, 2 redstone alloy, and 2 ruby, which honestly I think we have that stuff already. I want to be pretty confident in saying that. Yeah, we have the dark steel there already. That's not terrible. We are gonna need some redstone alloy. I don't think we've made that quite yet. So redstone alloy, if I had to guess, is gonna be redstone and silicon. Honestly, is super cheap. Okay, I've gone ahead and collected all the things that we need to go ahead and craft up the laser. So 2 redstone alloy, 2 ruby, and then 5 dark steel. Oh, it's a crafting recipe. Right. Okay. I keep getting the crafting and the QED things mixed up. I don't know why. It's just kind of annoying. Where is an empty crafting table? Boom. There we go. Some laser boys. Perfect. Let's go ahead and throw these two things inside of the drawers, because that way I can make more of them later. If so be. Bam, bam. Okay, so let's grab one of these and then like a bunch of these. So I believe the way this works, I want to go upstairs for this. And what we're going to go ahead and do is basically put this down, the laser assembly table thing. And then what we'll do is we're going to wire in a bunch of lasers like so. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a nice 3x3 grid. Oh, wait a minute. I think I want these to be standing up, don't I? So to do that, we're going to need some blocks here to build with. And I believe what I got to do is put them on the block itself. So I got to do something like this. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And then that should allow us to go ahead and do something like this. And I want to do that on both sides, or on all 4 sides here. The only thing that we have to do now is basically connect up all of our conduits to this bad boy. Also, I believe, yep, our capacitor bank is right down here. That should start to go ahead and charge up these lasers. Beautiful. And we're going to go ahead and do that on all 4 sides here. So I'm going to quickly do that. And it's going to take about like 2 seconds here, which is nice. And then we should, in theory, be able to go ahead and start crafting with this thing now that we have it all powered. And the first thing that we're going to want to make here is, again, the hardened frame, I believe it's called. Let's go ahead and work on the machine frames from thermal here. So we want the basic one, a machine chassis, a energetic alloy gear, a glass, and some invar. Out of curiosity, can I pour these out? I don't think I can, but I think what I could do if I did want to take a shortcut is I think I can pour iron gears and then craft them that way. It does look like I can pour out the iron gears, but here's the question. Can I craft the energetic gears from this? I don't know why I'm making 2, because I only need 1 of these. I can. Beautiful. So now that we have that, all we need is 4 invar, 4 glass, which honestly we're gonna go downstairs for. And then once we do that, we have to figure out exactly how we're meant to use this thingy, this assembly thingy, because dude, it's been a really long time, I'm gonna be honest, since I've used the assembly table. Oh god, dude, it's been at least like 4 or 5 years since I last used it, which is yeah, not fun at all. And we need a machine chassis, which I believe is, dude, this is exactly why I want a better storage thing, because trying to find stuff in this somewhat organized chaos mess is yeah, starting to get really slow and yeah, annoying. Oh, there it is. Perfect. Here is the question. Can I just right click? Oh no, I can just put the items in. Okay, so that's how that works. And then you, oh wait, does it actually go based on what items you have inside of there? Okay, machine frame. Okay, you have to select it. Perfect. Look at it go. Whoa, it's an RGB. It's a rainbow. Dude, this is so sick. I haven't seen this in a really long time. I'm very happy that I decided to play this pack. And boom, it's done. Thank God I decided to come over here and check this, because I did not know it dropped on the ground. That would have been very bad if that despawned. Oh my god. Now that we know that it drops on the ground, we should probably not leave that alone, honestly. Ooh, that was pretty close about losing that, huh? And the bam bam boom, one of those. And then we want the next tier, which is a hardened, which is going to require a ferrous gear, which I started working on. I am going to need another iron gear, which thankfully I did make. I did foresee that. Unfortunately, I was like, why did I make 2? But thank god I did make 2. But yeah, let's go ahead and craft that. That shouldn't be too bad. I kind of wish we had the crafting table on a stick, but you know, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and take our iron gear. Oh, we need a energetic gear first. Let's go ahead and make 4 of those bad boys. That should be relatively simple. Dude, I really wish you can see what is in the crafting table, but that's not how this works, unfortunately. Bam bam boom. And then give me the vibrant one. I don't have any vibrant ingots. Of course I don't. But over here I can grab some. And then let's go ahead and make some of this like so. And then we have the 4 bronze ingots, the vibrant gear, and then we have the basic machine frame. And there's one more thing that we need, which is the ferrous gear, which we have up here in our smeltery. And it does look like you can't pour out the ferrous, or aka the nickel, which is kind of annoying. So how am I meant to get the ferrous gear? Right, through the metal press. That is the only way that we can get the ferrous gear. Okay, so that means we're gonna need immersive engineering, and I believe our book is over here still. So I'm over here trying to figure out how do I get a manual from immersive engineering. Then I realized that I can get it from a quest book reward, because right now I can't make leather. I don't have any cows to kill right now, so unfortunately I'm gonna have to go and do the hemp quest, which I believe I can claim my reward, and I should get a engineer's thingy-mabobber. I think I did. Beautiful. And we are looking for the, oh god, the metal press. So metal press, and it looks like we are going to need steel scaffolding, 1 piston, 2 conveyors, and a heavy engineering block. Okay, so a heavy engineering block, I bet you this is going to be very, very expensive to make. So the heavy engineering block is going to require a bunch of steel, electrum, and a piston. Did I creative mode pistons? I don't think I did. Oh, okay. So I've been busy in between cuts there, and I've made the piston. I've also went ahead and got the steel that we're going to go ahead and need. And I believe we're also going to need a little bit of copper as well. So let's go ahead and grab ourselves the, whatchamacallit here, the heavy engineering block. So heavy engineering block. Okay, that's going to be very simple. We're going to make 2 of these steel mechanical parts. If I can find a available crafting table, that is. There we go. So 2 of these bad boys. I don't think I'm gonna need anything else from there. I am gonna need 1 copper ingot. Dear god, I don't have inventory space. I guess I never have inventory space, right? And then there, that should be your heavy engineering blocks for the most part. We are gonna need 4 steel, which again I left in here. Give me 4 steel, please. Bam, bam, boom. And then it's going to be 2 pistons. And then, of course, the final piece is going to be copper ingots. Is that a QED recipe? No, that's a shaped recipe. Oh, that's not copper. That is indeed electrum. So electrum's going to be gold and silver. So over here, gold and silver. Looks like I already have some in my inventory from earlier. Boom, boom, boom. There's your 2 heavy engineering blocks like so. And then again, we have the piston already, so that's not too bad at all. We are going to need some conveyors. So let's see how we get our hands on some conveyors. And then I'm pretty sure that's all we need. Well, actually, no, I believe I need the steel scaffolding. I don't know if I need the, whatchamacallit, in this version, the redstone engineering. I think I do. So the metal press actually doesn't require the redstone engineering block, which is interesting, but it is going to require those conveyor belts, like I said. So conveyor belts, there we go. These guys right here. Again, leather, iron, and some redstone. Oh wait, so I do need some leather there, which that's not really ideal, but what I can do, I guess, is make myself a quick and dirty cow or grass farm and hope that I get some cows. Grass platform has been officially built. Now it's literally just a waiting game to see if a cow is gonna spawn. I really hope a cow is going to spawn soon, though. I think I see some cows. Also, I'm pretty sure this mod pack has move fluids as well. It does look like we have a etching acid cow, a light oil cow, a crude cow, and a kerosene cow. I don't want to kill any of these right now, though. Wait, we do have a safari net that we can use. I believe we got it from a quest reward. I believe it's in one of these chests. Either that or it's downstairs. I believe it's downstairs then. I decided to go with the soul vial. There we go. Pick that guy up. We only have one of those guys. And we have, a glue cow, a kerosene cow. I believe we have 2 of these etching acid cows. So I think I'm going to kill one of them. And we can always get more etching acid cows if we need to. So I'm sorry, bud, but I need your leather. And he didn't even give me leather. Sag. I just realized something. We can have infinite of any fluid cow we wanted, right? So if I come over here quickly and grab myself one of these soul vials, and I grab myself a drawer, which I accidentally put away, but if I do that, I throw the cow inside the drawer and create of it, I think the way it's gonna work is I should, in theory, be able to get the same fluid cow over and over again. Yes, indeed. It gave me 3 crude cows, which then I can now take and say, hey, I want leather, and boom, just like that, we got some leather. Lovely jubbly. And the final bit to this is going to be the steel scaffolding, which is actually relatively cheap and easy to make. All we're going to need is a bunch of steel, of course. We'll go ahead and turn some of that steel into these rods, and then these rods will get turned into fences, okay? These fences will then get turned into what we are looking for, aka the steel scaffolding, just like that. Beautiful. Now, this steel scaffolding is going to allow us to go ahead and make the press that we need to go ahead and make the Ferris gears, right? So let me grab, if I'm understanding this correctly, 3 of these, 1 of these, and let me grab some more inventory space real fast. And yeah, that should be more than enough. Plenty of inventory space. Let me fly, dang it. And then let me grab, I believe it's going to be 2 of the conveyors. And then, of course, most famously, the piston, of course, which we have 63 of them. And I believe that's all we realistically need to go ahead and build this thing. And we are going to build it over here because, well, that's where our capacitor bank is. And that's kind of, you know what, actually, I changed my mind. Let's build it down here. That should be relatively fine. I'll build it like right here-ish. So what we're going to go ahead and do is place down our 3 steel scaffolding like so. The piston is going to go ahead and be in the middle. And then on top of said piston will go your heavy engineering block like so. And then going in this direction, so facing towards the north side, will go your conveyors. Interesting that this version doesn't have the little arrow to show which way the conveyor is going. That's kind of a neat little feature of the newer versions of immersive engineering, I guess, because apparently this version doesn't have that, which is kind of sad, but it is what it is. And then all we got to do though is grab our immersive engineering hammer as soon as I can find it and smack that, and that should give us the press. Okay, so we should be able to go ahead and click that and then do that. Beautiful. Okay, so now that we have the press, that's not the only thing that we got to do though. We still got to do a few more things. We do need to make the gear mold for that, and I believe that's going to require us to go ahead and make the workbench for said thing. Actually, no, we don't really need to make the workbench. I thought we were going to have to make the workbench. I guess that's a newer immersive engineering thing and not an older immersive engineering thing. That's interesting. Let me go ahead and make 4 of those. Now here's the better question. Does this work with any gear mold? I feel like I should find out here. Where is my gears? I know I have some spare in here that I can go ahead and borrow, I guess. So let me borrow that real quick. Nope. Let me borrow one more because I need that one for the crafting recipe. Let me do this, and let's see. Does this work with any gear? It does not. Okay. So I need to find, I guess what I could do is see what it will take. I guess it'll take any gear necessarily. So let me go upstairs and see what I've got. So I tried to make some gears and I accidentally make an invar gear. Well, whoops. I guess this should technically do us. I think that's dark steel. Did I not bring the steel back? Okay. Well, I gotta go downstairs anyway. So yeet. Just love throwing myself off my base. It's so much fun. God, now I gotta find which one has the plates. Oh no. Okay, fine. I'll make more. Fine. You want me to make more? I'll make more. If I can find my, oh my God, I can never find anything. Dude, I'm so used to being pampered in 112 where you can actually see what's being made in the crafting thing. There we go. The gear mold. Finally. Now give me 4 nickel, please. Where is the nickel? Over here. Or rather, should I say ferrous is what it's called. I never hooked it up. I didn't give it power. Okay, so if I toss down 4 ferrous ingots like so, it should get sucked into there and stamped beautifully. Wait, there's no sound. what the heck? I guess it doesn't have sounds in this. Okay, fair enough. All right, perfect. All right, now that we have that, we should now be able to make the thingy, the, what is it called? What am I trying to make here? The storage scanner, right? So the storage scanner requires this machine frame, which requires this hardened one. So I need 4 bronze, a basic machine frame, a ferrous gear, and one of those. I should have all of those things. I do. So that means I'm going to take this guy up to the assembly table and then cook it up into the hardened framed. Now that we've got our hardened base machine frame, all we have to do now is grab ourselves some platinum, grab ourselves some stone, and then we also going to need to grab ourselves some signalum and then some enderium, which I have. Nope, that's ardite. Whoops, they look the same, but are not the same. So let me grab some signalum. I have enderium here. I thought I had signalum, but I could be wrong on that. I think I am wrong, but signalum shouldn't be that hard to make. It should just be a simple copper, silver, and redstone recipe in the alloy smelter. Now that we've got our signalum, all we gotta do is come into a crafting table like so and make ourselves the generator. And before we do that, we are gonna need one of these bad boys. So some stone and some shiny ingots. Oh no, that is not good. Yeah, it wants rock wool, light gray rock wool, which is gonna require some sort of slag. Oh, that's with the philosopher's stone. I see. I gotta cook up some slag, which I believe we do have slag, right? Because we've been using the alloy, or the blast furnace rather. I believe we do have some. Ah, yes, we've got all of the slag in the world. Take that, shove that in there, and that should give us our rock wool for this guy here, for these, and then we should be pretty much ready to go ahead and make the thing that I've been trying to make for the past like 2 billion years. So once we do that, I don't even know if this is gonna work, by the way. I'm just kind of YOLOing it and hoping that it works, but if it doesn't, I don't know what I'm gonna do, man, because the inventory panel doesn't work, and you know, AE2 is very far away from what we're trying to do, so I don't know what to do. So we'll see. So rock wool and then shiny ingots makes the base. Oh, I think I need multiple bases, don't I? But that's fine, because guess what? We're probably gonna use this anyway, so toss it in here. We're just tossing everything in here, by the way. 3 of those, perfect. Take that and then put it in here like so, with your 2 signalum, your hardened boy, and then of course your enderium ingots like so, and then makes the machine frame from RF tools, which is just one step in this whole like multi-step process. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this middle one instead for what I'm trying to do. There we go. And then I guess what I can do is I can just put all this stuff away. I cannot. That's not how this version works, unfortunately. So the storage scanner is gonna need an ender pearl, 2 gold. So an ender pearl and 2 gold, of course. And then we're going to need, what is that? 4 redstone torches? Yeah, 4 redstone torches, which is not terrible. So let me grab that. So redstone torches, that's going to require some sticks, which I don't have apparently. I thought I had like a bajillion sticks in my inventory. I guess I don't. There we go. And then make the redstone torches like so. And come back over to this middle crafting table. So 4 redstone torches, 2 gold, and then 2 ender pearls should make us the storage scanner, right? And I believe this guy does need power, if I'm not mistaken. I know that it uses power in 112, but I don't know about here. So it does look like it does use power in here, and this is a way more different UI than I'm used to, actually, weirdly enough. And then I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break a hole in the ground over here, and then a hole in the ground over here, and I'm just gonna run a quick and dirty conduit line. Now with it being powered, I should be able to take this and, oh, stop scanning. Okay, interesting. So if I tell it I want it to, I wonder if it sees the drawer controller. I only see the oak drawers. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to wrap up today's episode. So with that being said, if you guys did enjoy today's episode of Project Ozone 2 Kappa Mode Creative, please do me a huge favor. Smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, ding dong that notification bell. Become part of the Hunterx tribe. As always, guys, I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna leave y'all till next time. Goodbye.